Does it matter if you use your bank or a mortgage broker when you're buying a home? Yes, it does. And yet there is so much confusion still about this one important question when you're getting a pre-approval to buy a home. It's funny because when I got my license as a mortgage broker, a family member said to me, "Oh, which bank are you working for?" And I thought, what? And I mean, this was a really smart person who's, owned a home before and very financially astute. And I said, "I'm not working for any of the banks. I work for a mortgage brokerage." So I want to just explain in more detail the advantages of using a mortgage broker instead of going straight to a bank or walking into your branch, as it were, because there's some pretty important differences, and it can actually cost you thousands of dollars and a lot of stress if you get this one wrong before you buy a house. So the first academic difference, if you will, and it's a big one, is that a mortgage broker is actually a matchmaker between the lender's mortgage product and you, the borrower. Every borrower is unique. Every borrower has unique financial circumstances. Every borrower has their own credit rating with the credit bureau, income levels, debt servicing, down payment size. There's a lot to consider. So if you walk into one bank and ask them to get you a mortgage, they only have generally one mortgage product to sell you. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that a mortgage product is about so much more than one interest rate that maybe you see in the news. There are terms and conditions, and yes, a rate or rate structure attached to a mortgage. And there are almost as many different mortgage products out there as there are types of borrowers. Okay, so we have access as a mortgage broker to dozens of lenders, and we have relationships with those lenders, their business managers, their underwriters, to help negotiate for you to get the best mortgage product. So why would you only shop to get one type of mortgage when there's dozens of options for you in terms of the mortgage product you get? I mean, when you go to Costco, they might only have one coffee maker there, but maybe you're looking for a different type of coffee maker. So when you go to the bank, they only have one product to sell you. But when you go to a mortgage broker, there are dozens of mortgage products that we can offer you. And our job is to go out into the mortgage market, so to speak, and find you the terms, conditions, and rate that will fit your unique circumstances and work best for your home ownership goals, as it were. So that's really the broad difference between a mortgage broker and just going into the bank. Okay, now here's the other one, and I saw this all of the time in my years as a real estate agent, but this is a big one. This is where the stress and heartache come in if things go wrong with your mortgage pre-approval, and that is a mortgage broker is an entrepreneur. So I don't get paid unless I get your deal funded on that house. Does that make sense? At the bank, generally you're dealing with an employee. They go home at 4:30 Monday to Friday, and if your mortgage doesn't work out or the deal falls apart 2 hours before your financing condition is due on the purchase contract, life goes on. A mortgage broker, generally, now there are different business models out there, but we don't get paid unless we get you the mortgage and the mortgage funds on closing day when you buy the house. Very different mindset. So that means Generally, a mortgage broker is very motivated to provide you excellent communication, service, explain in detail all of your options. It's a very personalized experience with a mortgage broker. And I might even answer my phone on a Saturday. So you see the difference? And if you talk to a real estate agent, they will tell you that the experience they have aligning with a mortgage broker versus when their buyer client is with one of the big banks, it can be so stressful if you can't get the answers that you need in a timely fashion. So mortgage broker is an entrepreneur. Okay, we work for a brokerage. So in my case, I'm with Axiom Mortgage Solutions, just like a realtor is with a brokerage. And we're licensed with that brokerage, and our industry is regulated. But we make a living by working for you, the borrower, to make sure that you get the right product, great service, and that hopefully you'll recommend us to friends and family and come back to us when it's time to refinance or renew. Right? So we're very motivated to build our business based on the service and results that we provide for our clients. That's not to say anything bad about the gal or guy working at the bank downtown, but we operate in a very different way. We have a more objective view of the mortgage marketplace. We're going to go out to the marketplace and we know what we're looking for based on your unique financial situation, and we can match you up with the right mortgage product. A mortgage isn't just a mortgage. There's lots of terms and conditions and a rate attached to that, and we have access to that. And in some cases, we have access to lenders you would not have access to because we are a broker. So those are the two big differences between using a mortgage broker to get your pre-approval and your mortgage, or a renewal or a refinance as it were, or just going into one bank. Let us do the heavy lifting, let us leverage those relationships with those different lenders, and let us negotiate for you to find the best product for you. A mortgage is a big deal. This is the biggest transaction for most people in their financial lives, is buying a home. So call a mortgage broker when it comes time to buy a home or to refinance or renew. If you have any other questions about that process of working with a mortgage broker, you can call or text 403-382-7335 or look me up at karriflatla.com. Remember to like or subscribe to my channel here on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you might be watching this, and we'll see you for next Friday Fire. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.